We're still learning more tonight about what caused an SUV to plummet off the General Wilson Bridge. A woman was killed in that terrifying crash. Local 15's Jasmine Williams joins us in the newsroom. Jasmine, two passengers were engaged to be married.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. We now know the driver is Arthur Lewis, and his fiance, her sister, and sister's 3 children were making their way up that bridge. And that's when their story took a terrible turn for the worse.
There just wasn't a whole lot that we could do.
It's arguably one of the scariest bridges along the Gulf Coast. For drivers traveling the W.K. Wilson Bridge last night, the debris and deadly scene confirmed their darkest fear.
I asked Jordan, I said, is that a child sitting in the middle of the interstate? And he said, I believe it is. I mean, we couldn't believe it.
A Ford Explorer plunged off the bridge into the water. Inside, a couple, Arthur Lewis and Debra Hartley, along with 4 other people. Hartley and her niece ended up thrown across the interstate. Lewis, separated from his fiance, was with the 4 others clinging for dear life. Darrell Butler was watching just cars behind.
And there was a couple other young ladies that were helping tend to the little girl's legs. She evidently had some injuries.
The injuries were extensive, the crash chaotic. Now the family's attorney, Dean Waite, is stepping in to investigate. He suspects a tire blowout may be to blame.
Well, they can be very dangerous, particularly at highway speeds. It causes you to essentially lose control of the car.
He's seeking justice for a family with tales of both survival and sorrow. Lewis and his 4 passengers survived. His fiancée, Hartley, later died. It's a tragic love story that ended far too soon. Now, according to the family's attorney, the 5 survivors are still recovering and are expected to be okay. He said that 3-year-old girl has a broken leg, but considering her circumstances is also doing just fine. Live in the newsroom, Jasmine Williams, Local 15 News.